I'm Jimmy Frost, and I'm running to become the next chairman of the Republican Party of Virginia Beach. So as we're drawing closer to the big Second Amendment rally in Richmond on January 20th, there are all kinds of rumors that are flying around the internet about potential violence connected to hate groups and out-of-state militias. The governor has declared a state of emergency for the state capitol, and I've even shared photos of state police trailers loaded with riot gear and stacks of temporary fencing around the area of the capitol that will likely be set up for crowd control. I don't think my wife is exactly happy I'm going to Richmond on the 20th, but as a self-declared supporter of the Second Amendment, I really can't stay home and let others go in my stead. I think this is just one of those times where you have to decide what you stand for and what you're willing to do to protect what's important, even if it means going unarmed. I didn't vote for Governor Northam or any of the Democrats who are currently in power, but whether we like it or not, those elections are over. They won, and for good or for bad, they currently have the legal authority to govern. That's how our republic is supposed to work. And with that authority comes the responsibility to do whatever they deem necessary and legal to prevent anything bad from happening. Because after all, nobody in their right mind wants to see another Charlottesville. So if you're coming to Richmond, you need to leave your guns at home. They won't be allowed on the Capitol grounds or in any state buildings, and I'm almost sure there will be security checkpoints just to get onto the Capitol grounds. If the police catch or arrest anyone trying to get a gun onto the Capitol grounds or in a building, I'm almost certain it'll make front page news. Another important thing to remember is Confederate flags, offensive signs, or shirts worn or displayed by the 2A supporters will be used to paint us all in a very bad light. Believe me, this is what the media will be looking for because it will only support the narrative that we're all racist, bigots, or white supremacists and shouldn't be taken seriously or allowed to own guns. Remember this, if someone points a television or a video camera at you and holds up a microphone, chances are good whatever you say will be edited to make every 2A supporter look bad. Keep your answers as short as possible and use your phone to record a video of them recording you. Don't use profanity and don't name call anyone. The mainstream media is not our friend. Let me say that again. The mainstream media is not our friend. For years, the media has been in the pocket of the Democratic Party, the same party that wants to limit, restrict, and eventually eliminate your Second Amendment rights any way they can, and they'll stop at nothing to do it. Why would we want to help them? The last thing we want to do is give them more reasons to discredit us. Look, we've had peaceful 2A rallies all over the Commonwealth during this movement, and to the best of my knowledge, while emotions have run high, all of these events with thousands of Virginians that have attended them have been peaceful. Now our governor has taken steps that I believe are aimed towards minimizing our First Amendment rights, and this is why it's so important just to show up. Tens of thousands of 2A supporters rallying in the streets around our state capitol is a powerful message that I believe our good governor and all of our lawmakers would be foolish to ignore. If the governor or our opponents can provoke us into the trap I think they're trying to set and make us all look like dangerous, irresponsible people who shouldn't have guns, we're only going to make their position stronger and ours harder to defend. If we have a huge turnout in a peaceful event, we couldn't make a more powerful statement if we tried. We're also telling them that we're watching what they do, and they would be wrong to bet we won't show up at the polls during the next election and throw them out of office. I think this is going to be a historic event, and I really think that we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to stand up and try to protect all that our forefathers gave us. But if we allow ourselves to be provoked, it will discredit every gun owner in the Commonwealth, give our opponents all the political fodder they need to carry out their anti-gun agenda, and then all the great things the Virginia 2A movement has accomplished thus far will be for nothing. Lastly, I don't think there have been any problems with law enforcement at any of these rallies, and I really would like to see that continue. I'm sure the police assigned to this event would rather be somewhere else doing something else, so make sure you're polite and just comply with whatever they ask. Anytime you challenge the police or their authority, they usually win it in the first round, and it just ends badly for everyone. We certainly don't want to see anyone get into trouble or get hurt. Also, if you're coming here from outside Virginia, we want you to enjoy your visit, and remember, don't come on vacation and leave on probation. So please, play it cool, play it safe, and remember, Virginia is the cradle of democracy in the Western world, so let's show the world that we're Virginia, not Venezuela. I'll see you in Richmond.